Namaste. Today we're going to review the Yogi Breath. It's a wonderful whole breath that puts you in contact with all the vitality available that you have in the moment through the breath. The Yogi Breath uses the three aspects of the lungs, meaning that it connects you deeply with your mind, with the immune system, with all the system as a matter of fact, and also with your soul. The Yogi Breath is the foundation for any pranayama that you're going to do. So if you're going to teach or you're going to start the process of pranayama, there are two breaths that must be in your agenda. One is the belly breath and the Yogi Breath. They are very connected, and I will explain it to you why. So let's go back to the fact that the lungs have three lobes. One in the lower part, one in the middle, and one in the upper part. And they are all very much connected to the strength or the sympathetic or parasympathetic system, the Ida or the Pingala. And when you're breathing with the lower part of the lungs, the sensation that you're going to have is that you're going to breathe with the belly, right? So it's not like your belly is breathing. No, still the lungs are the ones that are breathing, but the sensation is that you can expand the lower part of the abdomen, contract and expand. This breath gives you the very calming, self-efficient energy where you can be doing anything and you're still in the smooth flow of your mind, right? So you are just chilled out in a way. And this breath is safe energy, and it also helps the mind to be calm. It helps you to sleep. It helps you to just work in the parasympathetic system, just to relax you. So it is also the breath for healing, because when you are relaxed and the senses are relaxed and the mind are relaxed, then the natural intelligence flow through that part of the body. Also, this breath, it becomes naturally, effortlessly, and installed in you when you have a deeper connection with the higher self. So when you are connected to your heart, to your passion, to your highest inspirations, you naturally are breathing that way. Sometimes some students have that connection, and when I say, well, breathe fully, say, wow, this is a lot of effort to breathe any other way. But it's because of that, because the breath have been trained to respond to the higher self, and that's where the lower part of the lungs sustain. So this is so good to practice the belly breath, and we have been practicing the belly breath, and if not, please look in the library and see how to do the belly breath. Then the second or the middle part of the lungs is the larger part of the lungs, and is surrounded by the rib cage, and the sensation is that you're expanding this way, right? So that breath is a little bit more purifying and increase your level of energy. Is meant to use when you are working in the garden or moving boxes, or you need more energy, you need more capacity of prana to oxygenate your muscles and blood and so on. So the sensation is that you're expanding the rib cage back and forth, right? Nothing else really is moving except that when you're breathing with the middle part of the lungs. This also relates a lot to the activity of the mind, right? If you're only breathing that way all the time, that means you're always in the sympathetic response. You are in the Pingala response. You are just in the doing mode, and eventually, well, the body cannot sustain that. You cannot sleep good, and so on. And the upper part of the lungs is very kind of knocked into the rib cage there, and is available only when you are really like you're doing work in the garden for 3 hours on the road, and you really want to use the reserve of energy. And that the sensation is that the shoulders goes a little bit up, and you're really accessing that reservoir of energy in there. Now, this reservoir, like in any other organ, all the organs have wisdom, you know. They always keep it. It's okay, she's not using enough vitamins, or I'll keep it for later. Same thing with the lungs. The lungs maintain that reservoir, so when you really need that extra energy, it's released. But if it's not use it becomes stagnant. It becomes kind of dull in there, that reservoir. So it's good also to oxygenate that part. So it's like the tamasic aspect of it. So that's why when we do bastrikas, for example, we are using opening the upper part of the rib cage, and with that we are accessing that part of the body. So the Yogi Breath is the breath that use all 3 parts of the lungs at the same time, with the same volume and with a nice lower speed. So it's very controlled. You can equalize the breath, like inhaling in 4, exhaling in 4, and then when you have that master, you can start exhaling in longer periods. So inhaling 4, exhaling 6 or 10 or 18, or depending on your capacity. It's not a rush in building this, but it's possible to acquire that longer out breath, especially if you are connected with the higher self. So I will demonstrate a little bit, and then you can take some times in the morning. Of course, this applies to the same other pranayams of do it with the empty stomach or have full. Early in the morning is best, and the open air is the optimum quality when you are in a good environment, and when you're not cold. That's the other thing, because the lungs tend to dry and cool. So you want to have your nausea, your oil in the nostrils, and you want to be warm. So let's start, and I can lead you 2 or 3 minutes in it, and then we can you can practice at home. Okay, so sit with the spine straight and comfortably, and put hands over your knees with the Yin Mudra, thumbs and index together, and close your eyes. Soft down your face, and just open that smile where you feel total gratitude for breathing. You're alive. It's such a gift. Now in the next in-breath, you smile. Just first observe how you are breathing, and relax that breath. Now take a breath, exhale, and move your awareness to your lungs, the totality of your organ, and both of them. Now take a breath in and breathe with all 3 parts of your lungs. Expand and exhale, contract. Inhale. Exhale. Use your imagination to have that expansion in it totally, and notice if you are preferring the lower, the middle, or the upper part, and just involve the part that is left behind. Exhale. Inhale again. Happy, longer, smooth. Exhale, longer, 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 longer. Relax hips, relax rib cage, face, scalp. Another in-breath in with a smile. And exhale. Inhale the 3. Notice if the upper part is a little bit more stubborn naturally. And invite it to come into that in-breath. Exhale, longer, deeper, softer, happier. Again, with full awareness, belly, chest, shoulders, all expanding, expanding, expanding softly. When you have the capacity, you exhale back to empty, 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 happy, longer. More involvement. Inhale more fully. Inhale, 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 inhale. And imagine you're inhaling even beyond your physical body. And smoother. Go back to your center. Empty, empty, soft, calm, complete. Again, inhale. Smile. And exhale. Now let's do this ones, the last 3, with longer exhalation. Inhale and 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And relax the lungs. Do nothing. Let the breath be the way it wants to be. Just relax. Keep your smile. Keep your softness. Keep your sense of being inside the body. And just notice the shift in your mind as you deeply connect with the totality of your energy, the opportunity of tapping into the fullness of prana available to you. And to the gratitude to have it, to manage it. And take another breath. And exhale. And then slowly, gradually, open your eyes and come back. This is a powerful tool for you to practice. I promise you it will change the way you look at yourself, the way that you look at your life, and how you relate to your soul. So thank you again, and good practice. Namaste.